Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to reverse a string in Golang. So as you can see, we have an exercise here which consists of creating a function reverse string which takes a string as argument and return its reverse version. So the first thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to create this function reverse string, and the exercise says it takes a strings as argument. It's very important in Golang. You need to specify the data type of the argument, and also because we will have a return value, we need to specify what type is the return value. It's going to be a string as well. So we are going to create a variable to store our reverse string. So I'm going to use the var keyword here. I'm going to say reverse string. Reverse string, it's going to be an empty string. This is an empty string. If you declare a variable in Golang without assigning any value to it, it takes the default value of the type, the data type of the variable. So we have a string here, so it is empty at the moment. So, and the default value of an empty string is like this. It means it's empty, okay? Now, if we want to reverse our string, we want to start iterating from the end of the string. And in order to start from there, we need to grab the last index of the string. And I'm going to create another variable here, which I'm going to call last index of string. It's very important to use meaningful names for readability and clarity. So, and in order to grab this, we need to subtract 1 from the length of the string. 1 from the length of a string, and this is it. So we have our last index, the last index of a string here. Now we want to use a for loop to iterate through. I'm going to declare another variable here called I to iterate through the string. So we want to start the iteration from the last index. And as long as I is greater than or equal to 0, we are going to decrement. We're going to decrement it. So here now we want to update. We are going to update our reverse string variable. And how do we do this? Okay, we call it, and then we add is equal to the same value plus now the string I. So but we have a problem here. Why? Because look, if you hover over this, it says invalid operation because you have a mismatch type, string and byte. So remember that a string is a collection of bytes in Golang. So we cannot concatenate string and bytes together. It's not possible because they are different data types. So what we need to do here is to convert this part, the string. And it's very easy to do it. We just use the string keyword in front of this element. So this now should do it. And now we have one more thing to do. It's to return our reverse value. And look, if we hover over this, it says missing return because we are returning a string value here and we need it. So we are going to use the return keyword and then return our reverse string. And now we do not have any issue. The yellow line that you see here is just means the function is not being used at the moment. So now let's test it and see if our function is working properly. So I'm going to declare another variable here, result. Um, this is one way of declaring a variable using this operator. Okay, so it's a shorthand to create a variable in Golang. So now I'm going to call our function reverse string, and remember our function takes a string as an argument. So and a string is put in double quotation in Golang. So let's say, for example, we have the string hello world here. Okay, now let's print this. to the standard output and see if our function is working properly. I'm gonna open the terminal and clear it up. So go run, I'm gonna run it. Here you go. So our function, our string hello world has been reversed.